996,
Yeah.
and that
What's the average income in Netherlands or in Europe?
I think it's roughly around 3,000 euros.
per
3,000
month.
euro
Yeah.
per month.
I think the norther in Europe you go, it's a little bit higher, and the souther in Europe you go, it's a little bit lower than that average.
Is there a big difference between different jobs, doctor or lawyer, and factory worker or cleaner?
Yeah, hugely. But actually, can I ask you something?
Yes,
about
yes,
that?
of course.
Because I think you have this question. Is that because in China the difference
yes.
between it is much less? How?
In China, the difference is very huge, as I
Okay.
know. How will your government handle the difference?
Often there is less regulation in wealth balancing
Okay.
when that's
But
the case.
there are unions that provide the equality in that sense. That's-
Minimum income is one of the things which
Okay.
equals this, that you at least have a minimum income. And
Okay, what's
especially the
what's
left-
your minimum wage?
I think now it's around
Yeah, that's a
13,
good
14 per hour, maybe even
14
more.
euro.
It depends on age as well. Depends also on the sector you're working, of course.
lower taxation for the first bit of what you
yeah.
earn,
Yeah.
and then how more you earn, how higher your taxation level is gonna come up.
Okay. How much tax will you be taking?
The first step is, I believe, 31,
32%.
32%.
Yeah.
And that is
First class?
the first class. Like your, if you earn until
20,000. I'm not sure.
20,
Don't,
little bit of footage that you're tax free if you really don't earn that much.
but it goes up to 50%, 52%.
Yeah,
How many hours do you work every week?
33 hours.
33.
Yeah.
I was working part-time, so I only worked 16 hours, but in my company, the full-time was 36 hours.
33 or 36, the normal working time.
Yeah, the full
Up
time
until
hours is
40.
to 40 hours.
But more companies are shifting to a 36.
Here, what is here a full-time job? What?
Depending on different companies. Very big company, I guess 8 times 5, like 40 hours. Like we have another working time is called 996,
996,
Yeah.
and that
in which you work from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. 6 days every week.
Wow.
Something like that. Part of us. Sometimes people want to work more time for better salaries to
Yeah.
feed their families.
Yeah. More about a mental state, like I have to provide for the family
I think
around
it's
me.
more about the mental stuff, about the life pressure. If some Chinese people want to live a good life in big cities, so we need to work very hard to buy a small apartment.
But does it
Because-
pay off? Sorry. Does the pay per hour is actually the same as people that work?
I think it's more time, more money. You can decide whether to take it or not.